YouTube! Happy prep diary day! I am actually filming this on a different day than I usually do it. I usually do it on Friday afternoons, but yesterday I was a little bit busy. It was just kind of like a weird scheduled day because the gym opened late, and then when the gym opens late, my whole day just kind of doesn't really happen. So yes, today is Saturday. It is April the 8th today, I think, April 8th. It's 6 weeks and 1 day away from the show. So tomorrow will be exactly 6 weeks out from the show. And as you can tell, I'm in a lot better spirits than I was in last week's video. My sickness is gone and I am back to normal now. Turns out I actually ended up having COVID, so that was why I was not feeling 100%. I don't really know where I got it from, probably from all the gyms that I go to, got it from somewhere there, but yeah, it kicked me in the bum for sure for those few days, but I'm all better now and I don't have to be careful around people anymore, which is also really great. And yeah, everything is good except for the only thing that hasn't really come back since I was feeling sick is just like my appetite. My stomach is very sensitive for some reason right now. Like I'm very, certain foods are making me very like nauseous, which is really strange. It's like, yeah, I was gonna say it's like I'm pregnant, but it's not. It's like, because I don't know what that feels like. But it's just kind of strange. Like coffee is really off-putting for me right now, and like there's just like certain foods that make me feel really nauseous, and so I have like a very certain select group of foods that I can eat that don't make me feel nauseous. And my appetite is also still pretty low. I don't know if that's because my appetite is more regulated because I took rest or what it is, but yeah, I'm still just kind of figuring out what's going on with my digestion at the moment. But other than that, everything else is feeling great. My coach saw my progress photos last week and was like, yep, you're getting pretty stage lean. Let's bump your calories up to make sure that we're not losing any muscle. So he gave me a calorie bump of 200 calories. And so I'm eating about 2,300 calories right now, which for someone to lose weight on my size is a lot, but I'm super active as we all know. So I need lots of food and yeah, and so I'm eating about 250 grams of carbs, 170 to 180 grams of protein, which is quite high, but I digest protein really well, so it's really nice to have lots of protein because my body really likes it, so that's great. And then I'm at about 60 grams of fat. So the macros are great. It's actually interesting. I never thought it would be hard to get in so many carbs, and that's the biggest struggle I'm actually having right now, is to eat enough carbs, which is interesting because carbs are so easy to eat, but because I'm gluten-free and I'm very particular about what I eat, the carbs I can eat or I choose to eat are very limited. Like I only will eat like potatoes, sweet potatoes, fruits, rice, and oats. Sometimes I eat rice cakes. I find that I don't digest those very well, oddly enough, but yeah. And I've also started eating rice noodles. Rice noodles are another one that's kind of nice. They don't fill you up super quick, so they're an easy way if I'm at the end of the day and I need to get in some more carbs, of kind of adding in some extra carbs without adding in extra protein or anything else like that, because I tend to actually go over on my protein every day because I am queen protein powder, and I will put protein powder in and on everything and anything I possibly can. So yeah, so that's been really nice to know that I am going in the right direction and to be able to kind of give my body a little break. As I kind of talked about in the previous videos, because of my IUD removal in November, I am still adjusting to normal hormone levels since then. And for a little bit, when I thought I was pregnant in the last videos, a couple weeks ago, that was just because my progesterone levels are still adjusting since the IUD. So I don't know if you can kind of see on my face, but I was getting a little bit of that kind of IUD acne again, and my hair was thinning a bit, partly due to stress and not enough food. The hair thinning was happening. But the skin was definitely hormonal stuff. I was getting really oily skin like I was before with the IUD and TMI, but I was like constipated too, which is also a symptom of that I was having on the IUD. So it's kind of nice to give my body a little bit more food to as you can see, give myself a little bit more life and energy, so I can train a little bit harder, hopefully build some muscle also before the show, but then also just let my hormones kind of come back to normal again before we diet down again in May. So yeah, overall, I think that me being sick was actually, as much as it sucked in the meantime, and it was definitely not fun, I think it definitely taught me that I do need to practice a little bit more self-care. It'll be nice when school is over this week that I can sort of don't have to rush as much, and I can take in some extra hours for sleeping, and I can kind of have more time between the things that I do so that I can eat my food properly, I can sleep properly, and it's just one kind of less thing on my mind, because I'm engaging in activities now of all the things that I like to do, whether it be work or not. So it'll be kind of nice to have school done, and it will give me an opportunity to do some self-care, as me being sick kind of taught me that I definitely do need to take some self-care, because after all the sleep and rest and food, I feel a lot better just in every aspect of my life. And I think that to me is a sign that I was burning the candle at all ends, and I just needed to practice more self-care. Got my eyebrows done, got my nails done. Tomorrow I'm getting a massage, and another week I'm getting a haircut. So I'm just gonna slowly start taking care of the personal things that I've sort of let go since school got really busy in February, to hopefully also assist my body in healing, but then also being at my best for May when the show happens. So yeah, feeling a lot more positive this week. I know last week in my video I did go on a rant about how it's not worth competing in a bodybuilding show unless you have a why, and I do still stand by my opinion on that, because I do believe that you need to have a strong personal why of why you're doing it, and it's not just for Instagram followers or for the glitz and glamour. It is a personal goal that you are really working hard towards, but you're also doing it in a healthy way. So yes, as much as my positivity is back today, I do still stand by what I said last week when I was not feeling super great. Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, no matter how good you might feel during a prep, it is definitely still stress on your body, and it is a big undertaking. So yeah, but other than that, feeling great. And yeah, I'm really just like excited for this week to be, this coming week, I guess, to be over, because it'll be my last week of school, and it kind of marks the beginning of my new life as a non-student. Even though I'm graduating in June, my classes are over, so I will be officially not in school, which would be crazy, and I can just focus on my business and growing that, and it's a bit scary, but it's also exciting, and I'm really hoping that if all goes well in the show and I do well, that will also help kind of excel this part of my life that I'm going into. So yeah, it's also Easter this weekend, so today we're having Easter egg hunt, Easter dinner, and yeah, so that'll also be very fun. My mom got me some prep-friendly Easter treats, which I'm very excited to indulge in, because they are prep-friendly, therefore I can indulge in them. And yeah, but I mean, my calories are so high that I don't really have to be super cautious about the types of food I can eat. I am focusing though, I'm obviously not eating 2,300 calories of chocolate. I am still making sure that I'm getting in all my fiber and colorful veggies and foods that are good for my digestive system, because right now my goal is to preserve and build tissue, and so I want that to all be built out of the highest quality food possible. So as much as I do, I'm always super healthy and focused on the quality of the food I'm eating. It's just extra like that in preparation for a show, because you want to make sure that you're giving the food that you are eating is getting the most bang for your buck in terms of nutrition. So and nutrients for your body. So yeah, overall, great week. I feel better. Back to the gym this week, and I hit lots of PRs, and extra carbs gave me some extra pumps. I'm feeling great. And yeah, I'll post my progress photo here for you guys to see for this week. And that is about it. I will catch you guys next week. Next Friday I have a posing session. Ooh, I wonder if I can film that. I don't know, we'll see. But next Friday when I film this, I will be having my posing session to work on my poses and my eye walk, which I'm so nervous about because literally I have 6 weeks to make my eye walk look sexy and graceful, and I am not sexy and graceful, so pray for me. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next week.